Many homes in and around Overport were left without running water this week due to several pipes bursting in the area. Residents said municipal matters are getting out of control and proper planning needs to be done to mend these issues. Ahmed Sultan from Ethekweni Secure said at least 3 pipes burst in Overport over the weekend, which left 80% of the residents without water for up to 3 days.
We've been having a lot of issues when it comes to water, be it from the Randalls Road area, Morningside, Earl Hague. The entire Overport, we haven't been having water since about, I think last week Friday will be too soon. We've been always having these issues, but it's becoming something like out of control right now. So yeah, we are having these issues and we're trying to look at ways where we can work together and try and see how we can get it sorted out. But we are been working quite closely with the municipality. We have a team of people that actually are like me. We have our own jobs, we have our own families to see to, but we take the initiative to make the calls to ask people in the municipality to get feedback from them by emails, etc., on where the issues are, what the problems are. And what we do is we give it back to the community, because that's what the community is lacking right now. It's okay to say there's no water, but when we're getting back water is something they need to know, because it's an essential in our homes these days. When it comes to the burst pipes that we've had in the areas, I honestly think because of the rain that we've had probably caused it. We have to also keep into consideration people are doing these cardboard collection stuff. They are using all these drainage systems. They're clogging those systems up. We are jamming the drainage systems. The drainage systems are clogging. It is going to find a weak spot where it's going to burst, and we're going to have to expect these things to come. But what are we going to do to put it right? We need to look into these things so we don't have this problem going forward. It's part of infrastructure, so somebody is going to have to look into that to make sure that we don't have the same issues coming back again to us.
Sultan said although tankers do provide some relief, many community members are not able to store enough water at home.
Yeah, when it comes to the burst pipes, we had, if I remember carefully, I think about 3. We had one on Randalls and Sparks Road, that I think was on Friday. Saturday we had one on Crocus Road there next to the ground. RD Naidu, we had one outside Victory Court. There's a flat outside Victory Court. We had a burst pipe there. Those are the pipes that we had burst. When it comes to the repairs of it, we couldn't handle much of it because we obviously had to have members of the public tell us and fill us in so we can let the people know. When it comes to the repairs of that day, okay, we understood there were quite a few burst pipes due to weather, but when it came to the repair of it, it was getting done. But remember, we had 80% of our people in Overport with no water, and that was our biggest fear at that time. And we thank the guys for getting the tankers out there for us. It did come out, it did help us out, it did help the people that couldn't go out and get the water. So yeah, all in all, we had it come right, but we still need work to be done to make sure we don't go down this route and get these things going better for the community, most especially.
Charmaine Clayton said as a ward councillor, she receives complaints from residents daily. However, she carries out her duties to the best of her ability. Clayton said the municipality is not doing enough to provide the community with better service delivery. With more heavy rains forecast for this week, Overport may need to brace for an even longer period of water interruptions.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Councillor Charmaine Clayton, and I am the councillor for Ward 31. The ward consists of 29,000 people, which is Sydenham, Asherville, Overport, right through to Botanic and Musgrave Road. We're sitting right now with a hell of a situation, where weekly we are confronted with burst pipes, potholes, and everything that we can possibly say in this ward. We've had no electricity in some places for as long as 3 days. I've asked the people that do call in to phone through and give me reference numbers. Sadly though, nobody answers those phone calls, and the people sit, and we sit without electricity, without water. As one resident put it to me, being without electricity is fine, but being without water is shameful. In regards to calling out tankers, I must be very honest. The tanker department has done everything possible, but my big concern is they do not go to every street, so they park off, and it makes it very difficult for our elderly people who also sit with the same problem to carry heavy buckets. My big concern as well is the people that didn't even hear that the tanker came out, and my request then was if the tankers could then go around with a loudhailer, which sadly though we don't have at present. We had a situation last week where there was a pothole, and after that there was a burst pipe. Both burst pipe and pothole was repaired. A week later, I kept on phoning the department to ask the department when can they remove the spoiled rubble on the road. 3 weeks later, somebody did come out, and sadly though, when they did come out to pick that rubble up, they damaged the whole pipe again. This is shameful, and it tells me one thing, that the ANC-run municipality has once again failed us. People shout at me and swear me daily as they seem to think this is all in my control. Sadly though, that is not the case. As a councillor, I can only do so much. I'm saddened though, because as the residents say, they are paying high rates and taxes. My question now to Ethekweni is where to from here?
Tabloid Govensamy for Tabloid TV News in Overport.